The desert. Welcome to the habitat of the desert. A desert can be hot and sandy. Deserts are usually dry. They can also be very cold. There are different types of deserts all over the world. The types of deserts include hot and dry, cold, coastal, and semi-arid deserts. Hot and dry deserts and semi-arid deserts can be hot and can have a bit of rain. If you go there, you can find sandy or rocky soil. The semi-arid desert also has fine soil.
Coastal deserts are not extremely hot or extremely cold. They are just warm. This desert, like other deserts, get less than 10 inches of precipitation per year. The coastal desert has fine soil. Antarctica is an example for a cold desert. Cold deserts are cold and they have rain and snow. This soil is heavy. In order to survive in the desert, plants and animals use special adaptations. Some adaptations of animals are making burrows to escape the heat or hunting at night to catch their prey.
Plants can store water so they have it on hot days. When it doesn't rain, some plants can have the coverings or skin covered with spines to keep the water inside of them.
There are many plants that live in the desert. Some plants that make their homes in the desert are the joshua tree, mesquite tree, grasses, yucca tree, wildflowers, creosote bushes, and different types of cacti.
The desert is home to many animals. Some types of animals that make their home in the desert are the bobcat, scorpion, rattlesnake, coyote, black-tailed jackrabbit, and the armadillo.
If you visit the desert, these are some of the fascinating facts, animals, and plants that you might find.
Good day, my name is Ashley. I'm reporting from the Mojave Desert. I'm looking for the extraordinary animal, the scorpion. I'm excited to see one. The Scorpion by Ashley. The scorpion has many physical adaptations to survive in the desert habitat. A scorpion has a stinger. When a scorpion needs to eat, it uses its sense organs to detect food close by. It uses its stinger to put poison into prey. Then the insect dies. The scorpion tears it apart, the food into tiny pieces. Next, the scorpion spits on the food so they can digest it easier. Another way a scorpion uses a stinger is to protect itself. If a predator gets too close, they'll sting it. The dog scorpion has enough venom to kill an enemy. Scorpions have a hard skin called exoskeleton. This is covered in a waxy covering. The waxy covering makes sure all the water is kept in the body. The scorpion has many behavioral adaptations to survive in the desert habitat. Scorpions are nocturnal, so they can catch prey and see in the dark. At night, scorpions go from the moon to attract insects closer. Scorpions really need to eat once a year because they're so small. Scorpions don't need water. It gets water from the insects they eat. Some scorpions live under rocks, and some scorpions live in burrows. A scorpion has camouflage. There are many varieties of colors for camouflage for scorpions. Be careful. The scorpion has behavior adaptations to survive.
Bonjour, my name is Aaron, and I'm reporting from the Sonoran Desert. I am looking for the amazing fast Roadrunner. Roadrunner by Aaron. The Roadrunner has many physical adaptations to stay alive in the desert habitat. They use their eyes to make sure they can protect themselves by watching for predators. Its beak is used to catch its prey. Even though they have wings, roadrunners cannot fly. However, their long, skinny legs can help them run fast. At night, it stays among the cactus to stay warm. When it's running, its tail helps it balance and steer. The roadrunner needs these physical adaptations to stay alive in the desert. The roadrunner has many behavioral adaptations to survive in the desert habitat. Roadrunners dash out of its hiding place to catch food. After it catches them, it swallows the animal whole. In the morning, the roadrunner sits in the sun to warm up after the cool nights. During the day, when it gets too hot, it rests in the shade. Those are the behavioral adaptations that the roadrunner needs to survive in the desert. At nighttime, it does not sleep. It just slows down its body. Hi, greetings USA. Hi, my name is Gonzalo, reporting from the Sonoran Desert. I want to tell you about the wild, dangerous bobcat. Warning, do not keep it as a pet. And second thought, do run when you see one. Ah! Bobcat by Gonzalo. The bobcat has many physical adaptations to stay alive in the desert. The bobcat has hairs on its ears to help to hear the slightest sounds. The bobcat has pads under his feet to walk quietly to sneak up on prey. When it finds its prey, it grabs the prey with its sharp claws. Then the bobcat bites the prey's neck. Bobcats can jump to 10 feet 6 meters long. This helps them catch prey. Bobcats get air by breathing with its lungs. They drink water with their mouth and tongue. Bobcats have many physical adaptations to stay alive. The bobcat has many behavioral adaptations to stay alive in the desert. When a bobcat kills its prey, it brings its food to a safe place to eat it. The bobcat usually hunts at dawn or dusk because they can see best in the dark and their predators can be asleep. Their fur helps them to camouflage in their surroundings. Bobcats sit for a long time watching for prey.
bobcats try to stay still and not make a noise waiting for the prey to come. Bobcats can jump 10 feet 6 meters. That's what bobcats do to bite its prey's neck. That's how bobcats survive in the desert.
Good afternoon. My name is Jamal and I'm reporting from the Sonoran Desert. I'm looking for the jackrabbit, one of the fastest runners in the desert. Look, one over there. Go catch it. The Jackrabbit by Jamila. Jackrabbits have many physical adaptations to survive in the desert. Their long brown ears help them to keep their bodies cool. Jackrabbits turn their ears to hear better, and they have one big black stripe on their tail. They have good eyes to see if their enemies are coming. Some of them have strong legs to run fast. Jackrabbits breathe with their lungs because they are mammals. Physical adaptations help jackrabbits to survive in the desert. The jackrabbit has many behavioral adaptations that help them stay alive in the desert. Jackrabbits are nocturnal animals. These hares stay awake at night and sleep in the morning. They eat in open areas because they can quickly get away from their enemies. They get water from cacti skin because they can eat through it with their strong teeth. Jackrabbits camouflage in the desert because their fur is white, brown, and gray. Behavioral adaptations help the jackrabbit survive in the desert.
Hello, my name is Catherine, reporting live from the Sonoran Desert, and I would like to tell you a little bit about the Gila monster. Gila monster by Catherine. Gila monsters have many physical adaptations to survive in the desert habitat. When a predator gets too close, it bites the poison that is in the Gila monster's mouth into the attacker. Nostrils help the Gila monster breathe air. The tongue allows the Gila monster to smell out its prey. When a Gila monster defends itself, it hisses and bites poison into the attacker. Those are the physical adaptations of a Gila monster. Gila monsters use many behavioral adaptations to survive in the desert habitat. Gila monsters come out at night to hunt for food in the summer because it is cooler than it is in the day. When they catch their prey, they swallow it whole. Since there is not much water in the desert, Gila monsters get water from the food they eat. In the winter, they go to sleep in their burrows because it gets cold in the desert. They also go in their burrows to protect themselves from the heat of the sun. Those are the behavioral adaptations of a Gila monster.
Nice to meet you. I am Mark reporting from the Sonoran Desert. I am searching for the scaly reptile named the rattlesnake.
Rattlesnakes by Mark. Rattlesnakes have many physical adaptations to survive in the desert. When the rattlesnake catches its prey, it has to eat the animal head first. If it wants to eat a bird, it has to hold on with its mouth so it doesn't fly away. The fangs inject poison into some animals and senses an animal with its tongue so it can eat it. Here's an interesting fact. The rattlesnake's scales form a seal to keep water in its body so the water won't fall out. To protect itself from enemies, it injects poison from its fangs into the other animal. If you hear its tail rattle, then get out quickly or it might inject poison into your body and you will get hurt. That is most of the physical adaptations a rattlesnake has. The rattlesnake has many behavioral adaptations to survive in this desert habitat. One behavioral adaptation is that it camouflages to catch its food and to protect itself from enemies. Another behavioral adaptation is that in the day, the rattlesnake burrows in the ground to escape the heat, and in the night, it hunts to get the food that it eats. Rattlesnakes get water by eating other animals that have water stored in their body. Those are some of the behavioral adaptations that the rattlesnake uses in the desert.
Hi, my name is Eric. I am reporting on live at the Sonoran Desert. I just spotted my special animal, which is the armadillo. Armadillo by Eric. The armadillo has physical adaptations to stay alive in the hot desert habitat, using its nose to sniff out food. The armadillo uses its long sticky tongue to get bugs. Some of the bugs it likes to eat are ants, beetles, termites, worms, and grubs. It uses its hard shell as protection from its enemies. It breathes air because it is a mammal. Armadillos use many physical adaptations that help them to stay alive. The armadillo can do many things to survive. It will burrow underground by digging holes quickly to hide from hungry predators. While underground, it will also find food like bugs and ants. It will curl up into a ball to protect its soft stomach. When it is scared, it can jump almost 3 feet high. These are the behavioral adaptations of the armadillo.